Good morning, family. Hired man, family. This is a 5-ton military truck. My name is Cale Carlson. Welcome back to the channel. Ethan, what can you tell me about this truck as far as the battery operating system?
It is very dead. So today we're going to be destroying. It's an attachment that goes with the front of our sprayer. As you can see, it's parked in there. The two trucks. So access is blocked. We cannot reach it. Access is also blocked for the trucks with said 5-ton in the opening. So you gotta move it. It's dead. So we got 2 extension cords running from the old shop down to this Napa charger. And since this is a 24 volt system, we now set it to 24 volts. And when you look up at the electrical, you hook it, the ground and the power on opposite sides, the terminals, to get a charge right there.
We don't have that connection, so we use power. Okay, great. So a long roundabout process to move this, to move that, to get the destroyer, because we're hooking up the destroyer. I don't think we're released to destroy males until Wednesday or Thursday, okay, but we can get all things set up. Also, we need to put on the turnip and radish spreader. Have you ever done that, Richie?
No.
So this is all brand new to you.
New.
Welcome aboard. Has he been yelled at?
Many times.
Okay, good. Are you learning?
He's really good at that.
Okay, good. We're all learning here. We're not yelling at anybody. We'll be kind and gentle because we learn every day. It's just a learning process. Do you think this will start?
It should. Hopefully it should. So,
I'll start. I'll go ahead and try it. You guys stay man the charger.
Okay.
It'll need another minute. Quick note, we need new rubber seals on the glad hands that lock into the air on this truck and also on this trailer. Is your name Kurt or Cale?
Depends on how this goes.
Okay, show me how you drive this semi-truck. So, how do you release the brakes real quick?
So this is parked. This semi is aired down, so you have to leave it running for a bit to disengage these brakes.
Put them in.
Since I'm good on air, I can release the parking brake and the trailer brake.
Why do you have 2 brakes?
Safety reasons.
One's for the truck, one's for the trailer. Or is one for the tractor? Is this a tractor or a truck? We'll discuss in the comments below.
So
this is a 10-speed?
10 speed, yep.
Show me reverse.
Reverse is all the way to the left and up.
Is this your first time driving? You look good. Come here. I don't think it's his first time, but it's probably his 3rd time. We better watch the back of the 5-ton. Keep an eye on it. Look at you. You go ahead and. That's good. Yeah, you better get a new bike. Let me show you guys the destroyer here real quick while he destroys the semi. No, Ethan's a good driver. He'll be just fine. He'll learn. Destroyer that we need to hook up onto the sprayer. I made a couple of videos in the past, and my daughter Laura has made a couple of videos about this. I think this is one of her favorite operations. I'll maybe invite her out to run the destroyer, but essentially these blades, these hydraulic motors spin these blades really fast with these sharp knives, and it cuts the male row out of the 4-1 pattern of the 4 females in the middle and then the males on the outside. Let's go rinse out the sprayer and unhook the boom. Is he gonna go park that truck in the mud and get stuck out that way? Very possibly. That would be good content, so we'll just let him keep going. All right, we will now move the loader tractor. 8210, the 840 loader. There's the sprayer we need. Had a nice little shower this morning, 70/100ths, and that will green up most everything. I did shut off the irrigation, move this tractor, move the sprayer in, rinse it out, blow out the booms, clean all the filters out for the final time this year. Then we will unhook the boom, and I'm not sure where we are going to unhook that boom. We'll have to figure it out. Even though we're done spraying, you can see how this tube is covered in a film, hard to see. We got a new hose. We're gonna change out this hose. Take that hose clamp off. And then this one. And then get a screwdriver or a knife. That is really stuck on there. Or a screwdriver and a knife. Thank you, assistant. Haha! I hope this hose is long enough. And it's crazy how easy this job is. The hose is too long. So what do you think? Right there? Cut it off. Anybody have a sharp knife? This knife needs to be sharpened. Probably. Wonderful. Now this job is done. It's ready for next year. Dawn dish soap to rinse. here. Okay, what we need to do is unbutton a lot of the electronics. As you can see, this is a 4-point hitch. These hand scoops, knuckles go up into these pins, and then there's a small pin right here that I took out that holds it in place, and then we will unhook the electrical and the hydraulic. These stay hooked up. This one comes off, and there should be hydraulic somewhere, and then if you come over here, hazards, road hazards. I think got to remember all of the special stuff that runs. Oh yeah, and these hydraulics right here. You'll notice I shut the machine off, and that's to alleviate the pressure of these hydraulics right here. And we will fasten those up here with a zip tie, correct, Ethan?
Yep.
On this one. There we go. That looks like most of it's detached cable. And then we'll throw this stuff up over here. And we will also remember how this went, right? How many disconnections did I disconnect?
Yeah. We're lucky we have this on video so we can actually tell how to put things together. You know, we make videos for the viewer, but obviously we just watch our own videos and go back and see how we did things.
Yeah, so I've gone back and watched videos a few times, and then I spend the next 30 minutes watching my videos.
Yeah.
Or someone else's videos is filmed on my farm before. Like, oh yeah, I remember that. We do it way different now. That was the hard and expensive way we used to do it. Now we're a lot more efficient. All right, we will go find the destroyer of worlds. All right, I'm gonna show you something here real quick. I'm in the sprayer, we're gonna check a pivot tire because I'm looking at this pivot and I see a kink in the 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like the 5th tower, and that's kind of how you know over there. All right, so you're looking at the pivot. It needs to be in line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th tower back in there, or from the pivot point would be 1, 2, 3. Looks like there's a kink. So more than likely that is a motor or gearbox or drive or shaft or knuckle. So by having the sprayer, high boy sprayer, I can drive out in the corn without running the corn over, without using my four-wheeler, and without walking in the mud out there, because this is about in the middle of the field. So this is a very handy device to get out there. We'll go check it out. Any guesses on what's wrong? Okay, haha, this is really tall corn. So I'm 6 feet in the air at my feet. See, we were just going right through it, and it looks like we are not breaking it off. This is my behind you camera. I'm having them load the gearbox, probably the hardest to do. I should probably help them too instead of recording, but you guys want to watch this. I'm going to use the sprayer to drive out to the middle of the pivot, which does have a bad gearbox. They're doing a great job. We will load everything onto the sprayer and drive it out. That way I won't run over corn. It'll go just underneath the sprayer. We have gearbox. We have the new UMC fancy knuckles. I forget what these are called. Write down the description what these are called. Socket set, impact, grinder, shovel, and chain, because I believe I can lift the pivot up with a sprayer instead of using a Widowmaker, also known as a high lift jack. All right, I got the boys getting me some more tools up in the sprayer. Got a chain hooked onto the sprayer. The sprayer can easily lift this pivot tower unit. Got the tire off with the 1/2-inch impact. This is 9/16. I do not have a 9/16 wrench. I forgot, so we are going to grab another Milwaukee 1/2 inch, and hopefully I have another socket and put 2 sockets on either side to get this knuckle off, this knucklehead right here. Okay, we got Richie.
We also have a wrench with this.
Yeah, I'll use that wrench. We got Richie being fancy with his climbing skills. Good job, Richie. Don't fall, slip in the mud right there with those sneakers. Okay, here we go. Put the phone down, Kale. Let's get going. All right, filming with gloves on. So what we're going to do, Ethan and I are going to hold the gearbox up. Since we don't have any of the studs, typically you put one in one of these holes here, and then you can lift it up and it'll go in the hole here, but we don't have any, so we're going to hold it, and then Richie is going to screw that in quickly and accurately, not cross-threaded, right?
No, never.
Right. But we can hold it up for days.
For sure.
As well, too, right? Good job, Ninja Warrior Richie. All right, I want to tell the viewing audience real quick. This is a UMC 740 gearbox that is universal. Everything about universal motion components is really universal. So this gearbox can go on either side. You can see it has this dirt cap that I knocked out. I will take it off, move it to this side, and knock it in left-handed, and then it'll stay on that side, and we can put the X coupler on here. Richie, if you want to start taking that one apart, put it on there, and then this cap will just keep this sealed for dirt, dust, debris, water, oil in, water out. Guys are doing a great job. Take water breaks yet? Your sweat is your water break. These poor guys out here, every time they're ready to move to the next step quickly, I have to like, wait, we got to film this quickly. All right. Also, universal X shaft. So this top U-joint fits on here, and it has all sorts of different angles for different brands, different shafts. This one works very good for this square one. We got that tightened up, that tightened up. You can put the safety bell cover over, Ethan. Oh, bud, watch your head on that right there. We need to mark that. All right, slide that cover over on that one as well too. Great job. Life of hard knocks. Pretty much. Okay, now we will, caution, check oil in gearbox. Guarantee this gearbox has oil, but we are going to check it easy. Anyway, it's really quick to do, and it's always safe to do. Ethan or Richie, you can take all of these nuts off, and we will put the tire back on. So you can use the whatever impact you want. Look at all the amount of Milwaukee tools. I'm really becoming quite proud of my Milwaukee stash. It will be, I think it's, what is it, 1 inch? We'll figure that out. We brought the whole tray of sockets, so we'll figure it out. For sure. Good job. Richie, was this your first gearbox change?
No, I think the first one we did was with Mauricio at the beginning of the summer. This is like 6 or 7.
Yeah, we did a few.
We've done a
of them.
lot.
We did.
Okay.
Like,
Well, where have I been? Why are you guys doing all the
You sent us to do them.
heavy work? All right. Well, thanks
You got
for
more
your
important
help.
stuff to do.
It is Monday morning, isn't it? We'll see you tomorrow. This hard work doesn't scare you away, does it? Well, thanks for joining us. That'll wrap it up for this video. What are we doing tomorrow?
Okay, question. Oh, Tuesday. Tomorrow's Tuesday.
Oh, shoot.
Tomorrow's Tuesday, so we will probably be hooking on the Destroyer.
Taco Tuesday.
We can maybe probably have tacos tomorrow. So stay tuned for the next episode tomorrow when we eat tacos.